Oh, dude. So last week when we did the podcast, I totally missed one of the Marvel villains that I really wanted to put on there, but I didn't. It was the Windry Man.
Windry?
Yeah, the Windry Man. Well, initially it was the Windry Man, and then there was a whole bunch of them together, and then they were the
What was their power?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. Well, it was one. It was a Windry Man, and then there was a whole bunch of them together. So then they became the
Windry Men.
Windry Men. I'm flying to another world.
Get out.
Flying again. Yeah.
That was actually pretty good. I'm proud of you.
Windry Man pops up inflatable wacky.
So let's go
That's a
there.
villain.
Can you?
I am
Damn it.
inevitable.
Now I want like inflatable men. Can you take me
Fire.
I had to get one more for the end of the year. This is the Retro Smash Video Game Podcast. Wherever you are, wherever you may be listening, thank you for hanging out with us today live from the Gene Parmesan Memorial Studios for the last time in 2023. Oh, yay! That's the appropriate reaction right there.
That's right.
But both moaning and hooty hoo. I am Weldy. Time joining me here in the Gene Parmesan Memorial Studios. He's Mitch.
Ayo.
He's Andy.
Howdy.
And joining us across the Retro Smash Cup on a String Radio Network, he's Ricky.
I'm back.
He is back. And we have a surprise guest with us. He is back from the grave
Santa
like
Claus.
the Undertaker. Eric joining us for the end of the year. Eric, what's going on, kid?
Hello.
There he is.
How we doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm alright. I'm doing.
It's weird to be recording with you again, I gotta say.
It's weird. I'm a little nervous.
Don't
to be
be,
honest.
dude. We're not anything close to quality, so you ain't gotta be nervous.
All 30 of our people will be.
I think every episode, Andy's got to edit random shit out that we say. So.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Depending on how political we get.
Yep.
Oh God.
Is this the part where I get to say fuck Henry Kissinger and he can rest in peace?
Hold on. We'll get to those. We'll get to that for the
Big
for
L's.
for later or for
Or is that a
later.
big W?
Yeah, for
Big dub.
for the L of the year. We can do that for the L of the year. Let's do a quick round table. Ricky, since you always goes first, Ricky, what have you been up to, kid?
I have actually been wrapping up every single video game that I bought between the last year.
Wow, you're one of those people that ends your list. That's impressive. I gotta admit.
How?
I can never.
I'm trying to, before I buy a PlayStation 5, I told myself I have to, every game that I bought last year and this year, I have to complete it.
Wow, you've got 12 days. No, that's still till Christmas. You got 19. I can't do math. 17. You got a bunch of days until New Year's Day to finish that. What do you got? What do you got left? I gotta ask.
So I still have the Pokemon Arceus game, the Pokemon Violet game from last year. I still need to finish not Left 4 Dead, but Dead Island 2,
That's a really good game.
Super Mario RPG, the Mario Rabbids, Sparks of Hope I have to finish. So
I've heard about that game.
yeah, it's a lot that I bought, and I'm just trying to cash out on it.
Yeah, I love the first one.
Yeah.
It's the
Same.
yeah. But the second one, I never beat it.
First one was great. The second one, I'm like 70% of the way through, and I'm like, I
About where
just
I
need to
stopped.
finish the story. That's it.
I was probably like 5% of the way through. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not feeling this.
But that's about it for me from the past week. Andy?
Me, Work and editing. That's about what I've been. It's Christmas time at the liquor store, so a bunch of drunk idiots and
Bunch of drunk
fist
idiots buying
fights and
screwball.
Fist
street
fights.
brawls and
No fuck. Fist fights for real?
yeah. Well, whatever. Who cares? No, I don't think anybody.
Oh no, we
care.
we care.
I meant
Fuck
no
it.
one at my business will care because you probably won't hear this ever. 2 employees got in a fight. One girl was drunk.
Oh, they're employees.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like whatever. One spat on the other and
Ooh.
tossed a bottle, and they pushed each other, and the one left after the other one called the cops on him.
Jeez.
Fun stuff.
He works at Foot Locker.
Yeah.
Say,
Work at IHOP.
I was gonna say,
Denny's.
well, you wouldn't work at Waffle House because there ain't nobody calling the cops at Waffle House. They're fighting to the death at fucking Waffle House. That's part of the prerequisite.
The chef's in there with his spatula, like ninja style.
I saw the.
I'm positive at the Waffle House it's like Mortal Kombat in there. That's it. They're gonna fatality you, chop you up, and use you as the bacon the next morning.
Ooh, human bacon, yummy. I saw an edit. There was a baseball player, Aaron Judge. He was at the plate getting ready to hit, and they caught him like looking over to his dugout real quick, like just his eyes was looking at his dugout. And somebody put the caption: "When the booth next to you at Waffle House starts talking shit to the chef."
Richard.
I've been kind of doing the same, trying to clear off some games on the list, not getting very far, but otherwise, working out, twerking out.
Which you can do now on Twitch.
I can do that on Twitch. I have been Twitch streaming more, I should say that.
You can twerk on Twitch.
Yeah, they changed the code of conduct. So we'll get to that here in a little bit.
Oh, boy.
I did play a little bit of Hotline Miami. That game did start to frustrate me a little bit, but it's not bad.
As it will.
It will. What about you, Eric?
Yes, you have a whole year to fill us in on.
It's not very interesting. Just working. I got commitment issues when it comes to gaming, so I haven't started anything new. Just been playing Rocket League and Fortnite quite a bit.
Me and you
Yeah.
got a couple seconds last night, but
Yeah.
I don't think that was anything we could. I don't know. We got caught between a heart and rock and a hard place. A couple of those.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah,
Probably
that's-
too often, but
Yeah, that sucked.
How's the hot dog business?
we moved to the ice cream shop.
All right.
So we're doing that. We got the game store too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Doing that, yeah. It's been fun.
So you got a game store, but not playing no games.
Yeah, that's how it works, right? Yep.
Someone comes in, hey, what's good to play right now? Rocket League. Rocket League and
Rocket League,
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Season 1 OG.
What do you have on the Atari? Rocket League.
Rocket League.
Everything
damn
is
it.
everything is Rocket League.
Bobby, I played Rocket League back when I was a boy.
So didn't they just put it in Minecraft too now?
They put like
Or no, it's Fortnite.
they
They put Lego in
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Yeah, they put Lego and Minecraft and Rocket League into Fortnite, and I had to do my proverbial
Band.
and Rock Band, and I had to do
Yeah.
I had to do my proverbial shake fist at the sky like old man normally does.
Damn clouds.
No kids these days. I will say it is nice in Fortnite having a mode where there's no build, so I can shoot at somebody and they don't like build an entire barn like an Amish in like 7 seconds,
That happens.
and
That's
I'm just
why I
like
stopped
standing
playing.
there like, all right, I can't do this.
So your top 5 Mount Rushmore games of the year, and you're on a stranded island, and
Ooh.
you got to do something to the guy to make their house bad. What's the other stuff you always do?
What? You just cut. You just had like word diarrhea. What the hell happened? Are you? having
He's
a-
ready to move on to the next segment. He didn't even let Weldy ask what he's been up
Do
to.
you smell burnt toast? Are you okay over there?
You know, I was thinking about that. Like, not smelling burnt toast, but if you like smelt burnt toast, would you be like, man, I'm hungry? Or you're like, oh shit, I'm dying.
I'm pretty sure if you were having a stroke, you'd be like, "Hey, that toast sounds pretty good." That's a face droop, kids. That's my face drooping. That's the sign of sign of having a stroke. It's fast. It's face drooping, arm numbness, slurred speech, and then
Mega
time.
boner.
Time is what'd you say?
Nothing.
You said something over here and I
Say
missed
mega
it.
boner.
Yep.
That's where all the blood's going.
Yeah.
Who wants some?
While I'm having a stroke, you can stroke this.
Oh. God.
That poor fucking 21-year-old nurse. What the fuck?
That poor 21.
Joke's on you, it's actually a 70-year-old nurse, and she's like, oh,
Pop
this
them
is way
dentures
better
out,
than my
baby.
husband.
I haven't seen something like this since the war.
Since my cousin back in the 70s.
Whoa, hey.
Well, it was okay back then. Sex, drugs, rock and roll.
They called it Woodstock for a reason.
Jesus Christ. Weldy, what you been to?
Thanks, look at me now. I finished my speed runs of SimCity and Jurassic Park Super Nintendo. SimCity, I got to 300,000 people in 45 minutes and change. And then I beat Jurassic Park on the Super Nintendo in 70 minutes and 46 seconds. I like saying 70 minutes because it sounds a lot better than 1 hour and 10 minutes.
It's like those moms that have the babies. Oh, my child's only 36 months old.
Yeah. You're still breastfeeding? Yeah, my child is 84 months old.
Nice.
And you gotta do the mental math. You're like, what, Carrie? 7? You gotta do the mental math there. All right, we got a very special end of the year game for you guys. Let's see how we want to do this. Is it high or is it low? It's the Retro Smash 2023 high-low game that didn't sound as good coming out as I was in my head. So who wants to be my picker?
Dibs.
Oh, ew, there we go.
Oh.
Great. Now you get to pick his nose.
Ooh.
All the way around.
So now what we're going to do, I'm going to give Eric I only have a list of 6 this time. Instead of a list of normal 7, I have a list of 6, but I think they're going to be pretty good. You 3 jabronis, Mitch, Andy, and Ricky, you guys are going to keep your own score.
No.
I'm going... Yes. I love how I'm trying to come up with something funny, but I'm like,
Do it, goddammit.
the fuck you aren't. I'm going to give Eric a question. He's going to give me his answer, and you guys have to tell me whether or not the actual answer is higher or lower than what Eric tells me.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta do it just for old time's sake. Eric, are you ready?
Nope.
Good. All right, here we go. So this is the 2023 highlight. This is going to have all to do with stuff that happened in the year 2023.
The year 2023.
Oh, thank you for the Conan reference. I appreciate that. All right, number 1, unless you're living under a rock, you guys have probably seen the GTA 6 promo, the trailer, I should say. Trailer come out. Looks phenomenal. Rockstar says GTA 6 is going to take place in Vice City, going to take place on a city called Leonida. Is it Leonida?
The state is Leonida.
Oh, the state of Leonida. There we go. It's in Vice City. It's going to closely resemble Miami.
Yummy.
Eric, in terms of square miles, how big is the total area of the city of Miami?
350.
350 square miles. Mitch, higher or lower than 350?
Higher.
Mitch says higher. Andy, higher or lower?
I'm going to go higher also.
You're going to go higher, Ricky, higher or lower?
Let's get higher, baby.
Lower.
Take me higher.
I'm sorry, Ricky said lower?
Yep.
Yep, it is lower.
No. God damn it! I said lower. God damn it.
That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what I
That's what he
said.
said. He said lower.
Yeah. Okay. I wanted to make sure.
I heard lower. I
heard.
heard jabroni ass over here going, "Can you take me higher?"
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard goddamn Creed in my head. I was like, son of a bitch, they snuck it in again.
Got him again.
Oh, I got him before you started recording, by the way.
You deserve that buffalo
Get
then.
shit. Yeah. You didn't get shit.
It is actually much lower. The total Miami area, 55.25 square miles.
You guys are way the fuck off.
You were way the fuck.
Which is
I just want you guys to know that I cannot wait to end this year kicking your ass again with another high-low game. This is going to be fantastic.
I was gonna say, I think Ricky might go 6 for 6 on this one.
As always.
Quit using Google.
Yeah.
Number 2, this was a gigantic year for video games in other media, the big screen and the small screen, including but not limited to Super Mario Brothers, Twisted Metal, and Fallout television shows. But one that was a little surprising to people was everybody's favorite animatronic bear band, Five Nights at Freddy's, hit the big screen this year around Halloween time. Eric, I need you to tell me, in terms of millions of dollars, how much money did the Five Nights at Freddy's movie make on the big screen in its opening weekend?
74 million.
74 million. Mitch, higher or lower than 74 million?
Lower.
Lower. Andy, higher or lower than 74 million?
Lower as well.
Lower. Ricky, higher or lower than 74 million?
Higher.
Higher. It was higher.
Damn it.
I
Fuck.
will say that was a phenomenal guess. It was 78.
Damn.
$78
God
million
damn.
just in its opening weekend. That was a phenomenal guess, I gotta say. Good work. Number 3. This was a big year for some of the bigger return to glory kind of games. Mortal Kombat 12/1/12/1 came back to return to glory, except if you bought it on the Switch, because it looked like Dookie.
Yum yum.
Yes. Eric, in terms of the top 20 best-selling video games of 2023, where did the original Mortal Kombat game land? Or I should say not the original, but Mortal Kombat 1. Where did it land on the top 20 list of best-selling video games of 2023?
14.
14. And Mitch, and by when I say higher, I mean higher would be number 1, lower would be 20. Higher or lower than 14th?
So many good games that came out this year. I'm going to say higher because I feel like that's a close guess.
Gonna say higher. Okay. Andy, higher or lower than 14th?
I'm doing lower than 14.
Lower than 14th. Ricky, higher or lower than 14th?
Higher.
It was higher.
Damn it.
It was ninth overall.
Bro, dang.
Lost to games like the new Call of Duty and the number 1 game that was sold this year.
Madden.
Resident Evil 4.
Actually, Madden was in the top 5.
I figure.
Madden was in the top 5. FIFA was just above it.
Of course.
Hogwarts Legacy. As we all have a collective groan.
I'll say there's a lot of really good games that came out this year. So.
Number 4, everybody's favorite Time Magazine Girl of the Year, Taylor
Andy's
Swift.
mom. Oh.
It's Andy's mom. Narrator, Andy's mom is not Taylor Swift. That'd be cool. You get a hell of an inheritance, I gotta say. And by a hell of an inheritance, I mean her Eras tour this year grossed $1.4 billion alone. Number 2 on the list. Does anybody want to take a guess who number 2 was?
Harry Styles.
Beyonce.
It was
Gun Kelly.
Beyonce.
Machine Gun Kelly?
He just went on tour and dropped a new
Yeah, he
album.
probably
So
was like number 1200. Like, fuck that dude.
I don't know.
That's my opinion.
Whatever.
Barely beat out the Electric Amish in ticket sales.
Sweet.
Okay, so yes, you were correct, Ricky. Our girl Beyonce was number 2. Her Renaissance tour was number 2 behind Taylor Swift. Eric, in terms of millions of dollars,
It wasn't even in the billions.
no, it was not in the billions. That should give you a
narrowly
hint.
touched.
In terms of millions of dollars, how much money did Beyonce's tour at number 2 gross?
Let's go 453.
453, oddly specific. I like it. Mitch, higher or lower than 453?
Oh, man. I'm going to go higher.
I'm gonna go higher. Higher than 453.
Lower.
Okay, Andy's saying lower. Ricky?
Higher.
You're gonna go higher. It was higher. I thought that was a pretty good guess, though. $580 million.
That's zero over here.
And then rounding out the top 5 was Bruce Springsteen, Coldplay, and Harry Styles. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't come up with a worse blunt rotation.
Hold on. You take that back. I would absolutely smoke grass with the boss, okay?
Oh, God. Absolutely.
Born in the USA!
Oh.
Fuck you, Creed. Shout out the boss, Bruce Springsteen. Thank you.
I am not shouting out the boss. The only song by the boss I like is Dancing in the Dark. Okay, that's the only song by Bruce Springsteen I will actually... Oh, I'm sorry, Glory Days. I do actually somewhat enjoy Glory Days, but everything else is... Baby, you were born to run.
The boss is a socialist, so I will always stand
He
him.
knows it's true.
With a name like us. No, I'm not going to make fun of Bruce Springsteen anymore. Just kidding. I just might later on in the show, but you got to stay tuned. Number 5. It was DoorDash's 10th anniversary this year.
Really?
So, yes, happy 10th anniversary DoorDash. Bringing food
To
to
robbing
your
my fucking wallet.
Yeah, bringing food to your high ass since 2013. Yeah. 600 million sides of French fries, which was the highest selling food for them, sold since 2013. Eric, I want to know, the top alcohol nationwide in 2023, on the top 10 list, where did tequila land?
Let's say 5.
We'll say 5. Okay. So for disparity purposes, you can actually this time you can take higher, lower, or same, or use
Way
or
to
spot
throw a
on, higher,
curveball.
lower, or spot on than 5th
Out of 10?
out of 10 because it's such a small margin.
Yeah, fuck your Sam. I'm gonna go higher.
Okay, so a higher. So you're going towards 1. Yes, towards 1. And Andy?
I swear to God, if I get this wrong, I'm going to fucking hang myself. Number 1 is number tequila. I work in the liquor industry. I should know this answer.
I was gonna say you get a
No,
little
you look
bit
at
of a
Foot Locker.
bid.
So you're taking lower?
Whatever 1 is.
Lower. Say lower.
I'm gonna go same.
Oh, Ricky's taking a
Oh, switching it
same.
up.
So Andy, what did you get with?
I said whatever number 1. Is that lower or higher?
Number 1 would be higher.
Then
It was not number 1, but it was higher.
Okay.
Tequila on the top alcohol nationwide 2023 list. Tequila was 3rd.
What? Oh, what was the other 2?
10-1. Rum,
What?
Pinot Noir,
Pinot, yeah.
lager beer, Pinot Grigio, whiskey. 5 was Prosecco. 4 was Sauvignon Blanc. 3 was tequila. 2 was hard seltzer,
Okay.
which we'll get to later. And number 1 was vodka.
Huh. Okay.
Which, by the way, let's get to it now. Happy trails to alcoholism, because apparently the makers of White Claw are coming out with a non-alcoholic White Claw just in time for your New Year's Eve party, which is when this episode is going to come out.
So they're coming out with.
No,
seltzer.
man, no. It's full circle. We are full fucking circle. That's not now. You can't say, "Oh, we're taking a seltzer and making it non-alcoholic." That's what seltzer is.
Yeah, I was going to say, are they going to come up with like a lemon lime non-alcoholic seltzer? That's just fucking Sprite, isn't it?
Oh, hey guys, we got a Not Your Father's root beer, but it's non-alcoholic, not Your Father's root beer. Yeah, no shit, that's just root beer.
Well, while we're on the topic, what are we drinking?
Ooh, good call. I got a Coors.
Eric,
Miller Lite.
Andy,
I'm drinking that screwball eggnog, and it is delish.
Ricky.
I'm rolling out the year with the natty days, baby.
Hey. And I'm drinking a Beast Unleashed. This is my actual ender. I started with a Miller High Life and a Rebel. So
Very nice.
Nice. But you know what? If you didn't want to drink, you could get a non-alcoholic White Claw for those of us who don't want to get drunk but still enjoy the subtle taste of TV static.
hell yeah.
And finally, number 6, PNC Bank does a tongue-in-cheek, because we're actually recording this before Christmas, but it's going to come out on New Year's Eve.
Don't tell them that.
I don't
Cut.
I don't care. We're recording this before Christmas, but it's going to come out on New Year's Eve. So if you haven't gotten your significant other, or your true love, I should say, you can get
50,000
them.
Are
birds.
they 2 different people?
Well, it could be.
Your mistress.
If you're lucky, maybe. If you haven't got your true love or significant other something, you could pick one of the 12 days of Christmas, which is always great. Eric, according to PNC's Christmas Price Index, how much would it cost to purchase all 12 days of Christmas in 2023
Good God.
inflation pricing?
How much is a bird?
Well, that would include 12. Let's see. So, can we name them all? 12 drummers
Drummers,
drumming, 11 pipers
pipers
piping,
piping.
10 lords of leaping,
Slow
9
down,
ladies
slow down,
dancing,
slow
8
down.
maids of milking,
Trying to do math.
7 swans of swimming, 6
need
geese a laying,
milking.
5 golden
Golden
rings,
rings.
This is not helpful.
4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Which partridge?
$74,000.
$74,000. Mitch, higher or lower than
today's
$74,000?
I
economy?
mean, okay, I guess you got.
Yes, in a star economy, you're
I'm gonna go higher.
gonna go higher than
gonna go higher.
74,000.
I'm
Andy,
going way higher.
Andy's going way higher. Okay, Ricky, higher or lower than 74,000?
You know what? It doesn't matter at this point because I already won this game, so I'm going lower.
You would actually get another point out of that. It was lower.
Dog shit.
Did you go full 6 for 6?
I went 5 out of 6.
5 out of 6. Because he guessed same on the top 10
Oh.
list. $46,729.86. And that's not if you include the 13th day of Christmas, 13 Taylor Swift era tickets.
Wait. What did you say?
74,000.
And what did you say the final was?
I literally just threw the notebook right next to you. It was 46,000.
I thought he said 70. Never mind. You're good.
Are you smelling toast too?
You smell what the
Wait,
rock is
okay,
cooking?
so hold on. I want to throw this in there really quick. Since you brought up the 12 Days of Christmas, 10 out of 10 would recommend that everybody watches that Candy Cane Lane movie on Amazon Prime.
What's it about?
The 12 Days of
Besides the
Christmas.
12 Days of Christmas.
Dumb mother. It's 12 Days of Christmas and it has.
I meant like.
It's 12 Days of Christmas, motherfucker, and it has Eddie Murphy in it. That's all you need to know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that is all you know.
It is funny as fuck.
By the way, I gotta say, the 12 Days of Christmas, motherfucker, is not a phrase I ever thought I would ever hear in my life.
It's a violent threat. 12 days of fucking Christmas, motherfucker.
Okay, so before we get into what's going to be my favorite segment of the evening, let's talk about some of our favorite things that maybe happened in the video game industry, maybe some movies that you guys saw. I know I had asked Mitch, Andy, and Ricky to give me their favorite video games for 2023. We are not going to reveal those here. Yes. Our friends at Victory Achieved Podcast, they do their top list every year. They were kind enough to ask us ours, so we're going to tell you, if you want to know what ours is, go listen to their episode.
I'm going to tell you mine, though.
Yeah, but Eric's going to give us his. Eric, what was your favorite game from 2023? That was an amazing segue, by the way.
Rocket League.
Super Mario RPG. I mean, it was just so true to the original. I loved everything they did. I play it again right now.
No, you won't. No, you won't. No balls.
I played played a little bit on the SNES Classic tiny thing, but that's all I played it.
Not the remake.
Not the remake yet.
Oh, okay. You didn't beat the first one?
No.
Or the original?
Yeah, never did.
No.
Nope.
Andy doesn't like he doesn't like grinding in games at all, so he quit
I
early.
don't mind
That is such an
grinding.
easy game to grind.
He just grinded Legend of Zelda.
I like grinding on my pillow at night.
And
Yeah.
that's why it sticks to your
Is
face.
that why would you self burn?
Why does my pillow smell like toast?
I didn't wash, if that's the case.
Why does my pillows... Okay, another phrase I never thought I'd hear. Why does my pillow smell like toast? God, I feel like I'm having a fever dream right now. What the hell's going on in here? I got Eric in here. We got pillows that smell like toast. What the fuck's going on here?
12 days of Christmas, motherfucker.
That's right. Without giving away your favorite game of the year, what was some of your three guys'? I know, Ricky, let's start with you. You liked the RE4 remake. Was that... I don't know if that was necessarily your favorite, though. Did you say that was your favorite or not?
Spoilers.
Wow, just kind
I
of
don't-
contradicting
I
the
guess
whole thing.
I'm trying to keep this going. One of us has to run this goddamn train crash.
I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes.
You know, they actually did a study of guys, and apparently 47% of men think they can land a plane in an emergency.
I see
I
that.
could.
100%.
Oh,
Well, I
absolutely.
live?
Yeah.
Well, that's a different question. I can land it, though.
Oh, yeah.
If by land you mean crash, then yes, I can absolutely crash that.
So was Resident Evil 4 your favorite game?
Yes, thank you.
Fuck the green sheep. We're just doing our own thing. I'm just kidding.
You know, yeah, I thought that we weren't going to mention our favorite games, but that's okay. I did enjoy playing Resident Evil 4. It was my favorite game. But if I'm going to tell you guys about a game that isn't my favorite, it was the AEW Fight Forever game.
There you go.
It was a good wrestling game, but it wasn't the best wrestling game. Like, me and Weldy set up one day playing the old SmackDown versus Raw games for like hours, and it was great.
I remember the I Quit match me and you had. It was John Cena versus Daniel Bryan, and I think that match took us about an hour and a half.
Yeah, it was like a movie, and it was really good. Just going back and forth, and it was like, all right, you're gonna quit? Nope, kick out. All right, well, next we're gonna go for another half an hour here.
Well, yeah, that's what it was at first, and then it got like progressively more violent, and then we're just like, tap out, bitch! Say I quit! Say I quit! No, you say I quit, motherfucker! And it was just got progressively more and more like violent as the match went on.
I'm pretty sure that Weldy's wife called him at least 6 times during that hour and a half, asking where the fuck are you, and he kept saying, I promise I'm almost done.
That sounds about right.
Well, hold on. Wait a second. Because I did not mention Dead Island 2.
Yeah. I didn't get to play that. I want to play that, too.
But Dead Island 2 was actually really fun, and it was my first time playing almost all the way through a Dead Island game. So that's one of those I gotta polish off right now at the end of the year, but it's super fun.
You didn't beat the first one?
No, I did not beat the first one. I played it on the PlayStation 3 when we lived, together the first time, but I never finished it.
Oh, huh. Mitch, any games that are not your top game?
I kind of have a tie right now. I just recently beat a game that I'm trying to debate if it's my number 2 or not. So I'm going to give you both. Dead Space Remake really took my crown, but I just beat Alan Wake 2 not too long ago, and that game was absolutely phenomenal. So those 2 games are a tie for my number 2. Dead Space Remake, I think, nailed the game and made it better, in my opinion. The original, giving the Isaac Clarke some voice acting and kind of taking away some parts of the original that I didn't like, and like, what was it, the mounted turret part and trying to attack the...
I never played it. Don't look at me.
And then, well, Alan Wake 2.
I played the first one.
Alan Wake 2, just the visuals and the story behind it and the way everything just flowed together, it was so beautiful. And between my 2 and 3, it's those 2 for sure. What about you, Andy?
I didn't get to play many games, so that's why the one that will be on Victory Achieved was my top game. But my second game I did play was Marvel's Midnight Sun, and that was really rad. Talking about grinding stuff.
You're welcome for that.
Yeah. And then I am definitely getting a new PS5 probably after the holidays to get that Marvel Spider-Man because holy macaroni, those other Spider-Man games rule. And I need to know what the hell happens. Monsieur Eric.
So I talked about mine.
Oh, you sure did.
Weldy!
My year consisted mostly of just speedrunning old games, but doing the SNES Super Sprint, I got to replay Super Castlevania 4. Like, I got to really sit down and, like, nail that game to the point where it's like I got through the first, 8 levels of that deathless. You know what? One game I really liked that I don't know if you would consider for this year, I played the hell out of F-Zero 99.
Yeah, I heard that was really fun.
Yeah, it's a blast, and it's a lot of skill, but it also takes a lot of luck too. I think the highest I've ever finished. It's one that I can sit down and just play if the kids are doing something and I'm on my Switch. I can just play a few rounds of that, and it's not going to affect anything. And the other one that I play offline would be we bought Untitled Goose Game.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yes. That's a game that Megan and I can play together.
You can take turns?
No, we
can play 2-player.
Yeah, you can play
There's
2-player on that.
2-player in that?
Not
you
on
can-
PS4 though.
Oh, yeah, we're playing on the Switch.
I never knew that was 2-player. I played it on the Switch.
And
I guess I
then
never had a second player to play with.
so lonely.
I have no
Hey, nobody mentioned Tears of the Kingdom. Anybody play it?
Someone doesn't listen to our podcast very much.
Yeah, somebody doesn't listen to the fucking podcast. Not like the last 10 episodes somebody's been talking about it.
He's been narrator. Andy has been trying to beat and finally defeated Ganon in Tears of the Kingdom.
Was it good?
The ending ruled.
I got burnt out playing it. I played it so fucking much when it came out. And
Yeah. It's just like an upgraded Breath of the Wild with more easier access to do stuff. I don't know. The whole Ascend is awesome because you can go up a rock monster butt and shoot out of his head.
doesn't want to do that.
But then just being able to move stuff and get things going.
So it's your number 1 game of the year?
I can't say. I can tell you should listen to Victory Achieves podcast.
Yeah. I need to go back and play it again. I don't even know how far I am in it, but it's a great game. I love Breath of the Wild. Put so many hours in that, and like I said, I just got burnt out playing it. Put so many hours in it so quickly.
Do you feel like it got ripped off for Game of the Year? Because the Game Awards just came out. Baldur's Gate 3 walked away with Game of the Year, and a couple of the bigger games, like the new Spider-Man game, 7 nominations got blank. Yeah. Do you feel like maybe Tears of the Kingdom should have gotten Game of the Year this year? Or?
And that shit's all it's just your opinion, man.
It's just apples to oranges. I know that from what I've seen, like Baldur's Gate 3. Now, I'm one of those old souls that I had Baldur's Gate, like the OG version, when we first got our Windows gateway computer back in 1999.
Dark Alliance, was that on the PS2? I think that was Baldur's Gate game.
That sounds about right.
So, in that era.
First time I ever got high, I was playing that.
That's a weird game to get high to. Normally when I get high, I play.
I was 13, and
Oh.
it had a whole half loaf of bread. Yeah.
You're smelling toast then too, eh?
Yeah, more burnt toast. Normally it's gold for me. It's goldfish crackers and Mario Party.
Sounds like a good night.
That is a very good night. I still owe you like an entire carton of goldfish crackers, by the way.
This went ice cool.
Oh, I got stuck. We were playing a board game. What was it called?
Ice cool.
Ice Cool, and it's like an actual where you have to like flick. Oh god, this is how you have to like move.
The bean.
Yeah, yeah, flick the bean. That's
Penguin.
exactly. Yeah, so you flick a penguin across the map, but apparently I was so like hyper focused that I got stuck. This was a long time ago, guys. This was a long.
You mean back when it was
long,
legal? Oh,
long time ago in the dark.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, in the dark ages of March. No, we're good.
And then he shit himself right after that.
Oh, I did not though. I mean,
Bowser wasn't there, so it didn't scare the poop out of him.
oh god. The Victory Achieved podcast does their favorites and best of 2023. I want to do the opposite. I want to know one at a time. Ricky, I guess you can go first. I want to know who took your L of the year.
Now, with this L, is this pertained just to video games or movies or
This could be
shows?
Anything you want. Anything you. So just caption anybody, anything, because I have a great one, but it was like borderline last year / this year. My L of the year is going to be hysterical, but it can be anybody in the world. For any particular reason, any Florida guy that got arrested, any celebrity that got picked up, any concert singer that fell off a stage, or baseball player that took a foul ball straight to the junk, something like that. Somebody on this planet for the year 2023 is going to take your L of the year. Do you want to know mine?
Absolutely. So
Or you go
mine,
first.
I know. Hold on. You can go first, and then I can wait because mine is a good one. Mine is a bit of a rant. So you go.
Mine is too. So my L of the year goes to Amanda Trenfield. If you don't know who that is, she is a mom of 2 and a longtime husband. She was mocked on
She's
social
what?
media.
She is
was
a
the
longtime husband.
She has
2023. You can be whatever you want to be.
There we go. Very, very progressive of you. She had a husband of 14 years. She left her husband for a man she believed to be her soulmate. In the ex, so basically she had an
Hold on,
ex.
this is mine. Did you rip this off of me?
I might have. I don't care. I'm going first. I don't care. I'm going first.
Now you gotta find a new one. Dang it.
Trenfield, she describes an electric encounter with her so-called soulmate, which occurred while she was at a dinner party with her husband. So she says, as I settled into my seat, I looked up and immediately lost my breath. When our eyes met, there was an instant familiarity that ran deeper than water cooler chat. Oh God,
What does she do for a living?
that makes me, that makes me tingly. These eyes, these eyes had locked before. So didn't explain the circumstances of her other. Let's see. I'm trying to. Over the course of the evening, my attraction to said guy developed. I soon became very aware. I caught myself looking at his chest through a slim-fitted white evening shirt. So they continued to drink, talk to the night. Basically said that her attraction to him, but not the husband, the other guy, passed on by the time the group left. Basically, she said, "I need to see you again."
How did this make the news? This crap happens all the time.
Hold on. It's just because what happened at the end is hysterical for her, not for anybody else. Never felt anything like this before. She basically began to,
Get
coo
horny?
over the intoxicating experience. I knew in my heart the very fabric of my being had profoundly changed. Less than a month later, she ended her 14-year marriage with her husband, despite not having any further communication with Jason since the night of the dinner party. So basically, she was talking to this guy, left her husband, went back to find him, and he ghosted her.
Again, this happens all the time. Why is this in the news?
No, I don't. It's because she was like very like, you know what?
Was she
I'm
public
good.
about it? And, like,
Yeah, she was very public about it on a blog and was like, you know what? I did this, and it's like, congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah. Jesus.
Like, is that? I don't know. Do you find that weird? Like, I wouldn't like.
I find it weird that she's like, "Hey, everybody, I'm a fucking dumbass."
I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she owns it. I don't know. Is that just me?
I mean,
like,
kudos for owning it at least.
oh no, not kudos for owning it. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like she.
Admitting you're wrong, I guess, is a thing. But
That's like pushing all your chips to the middle of a table on an 8-2 offsuit. Like that's a poker
at
reference.
least
kids.
I played.
Yeah, exactly. And she's like, I'm off to greener pastures. It's like if you
It sounds like
weren't
she was
married.
just trying to get rid of her husband, and this was just the door
Just
opening.
kill him like a normal person.
It's a little bit of poison here and there. It's
Yeah,
just
just start slipping bleach into the coffee like that one lady did. Just untraceable amounts of bleach, just day by day.
Okay.
All right, Ricky.
So I had one, and I'm not gonna do it now because I feel like it's not worth it.
Mine's
But
gonna be controversial.
I think mine might be too. But anyway.
Yeah, I tried to pick one that's not controversial, by the way.
this is my follow-up. This is my runner-up. My L of the year goes to the social media platform formerly known as Twitter.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes.
What's Twitter?
Come up with
It's
something now.
It's so sad and pathetic how it's turned out it's officially been a year now, and it's so trash of a platform. I crave and yearn for the days of like 6 years ago before Elon took over.
I'm just riding the atom bomb till it crashes. Like I'm on there hooting and hollering, waving my
I
cowboy
was gonna
hat.
say you waving your cowboy hat.
That's me. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I'm hooting and hollering. I'm skeeting and yeeting. I've actually become a little bit more active. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I might as well just ride this wave out.
There was nothing wilder on Twitter than the day that everybody thought that Twitter was gonna shut down.
It
like-
should have.
Yeah, like I think Elon had like made some kind of hint that he was just going to shut the whole thing down. Like it was the Wild West on there. It was that day was bonkers.
I just couldn't imagine being such an insecure billionaire that I would buy a social media platform that people poke fun of me on. Like, bro, you're a billionaire. Just go hook up with some Instagram models and call it a fucking day on a private island. Like, that's it.
Go to your private island and leave the rest of us alone.
That's it, man. And Twitter has unfortunately suffered because of his tiny ego.
And dick.
Hey, if you got $1 billion, someone's gonna suck it.
Maybe.
that is
I mean, depending on how much you pay me, maybe.
okay. Ricky, you
We're gonna
get
play high or low.
Ricky.
You don't gotta go very high. I can promise
Where's it
that.
at? Where's it at? Where's the same?
in 2 words. Who gets your L of the year? You said that was your second. In 2 words, who gets your L of the year?
Queen Elizabeth.
Oh shit! Curveball. Wow, that's not what I thought you were gonna say.
Actually, I got to do some googling after that now. Hang on. Hang on.
You're
I might have a second one too. My first one's pretty good, but I got
Oh, that one broke me.
Okay.
So we got
Hold on, nah, man. Because death to the colonization of the entire world under this woman, and death to this raggedy ass, old dusty ass bitch.
I still love the fact that the new King Charles is going with his full garb, telling about how electricity prices are too high in Europe and families need help.
The
while
rent's
he's-
too damn high.
Yeah, he's basically let them eat caking all of the UK right now. Shout out to our friends over in Europe, by the way.
Sorry for you guys over there. Not that we have it much better. I can promise you that. However, nah, man, fuck the queen. I am absolutely loving the fact that last year around this time the official royal page posted, hey guys, the queen is going through some changes at this time. When she's ready to come back out, we'll announce it. And then 3 months later she was dead.
I love the theory that while that happened, the theory that they were fucking Weekend at Bernie's-ing the queen.
I don't know, man.
I believe that. I honestly do. I think that bitch was dead as fuck, and that they were just fucking waltzing her around the palace with her corgis like it was okay.
You don't think she did a lot of good though?
The best thing that woman ever did was dying.
Damn!
God.
Fuck!
Shots fired.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I whipped out my gun and I shot them shots right into the fucking ground.
Damn.
Oh no.
I was gonna say that was gonna be hard. I thought mine. Okay, I'm sorry. You just made mine sound lame as fuck.
He thought that was going a
redo-
completely different direction.
I know. Like I tried to pick one that was like super non-controversial and it was like kind of like cringeworthy. Good God, that one was good.
That was hilarious.
That's gonna be hard to top. Mitch, you're up next. What do you got,
Mine's gonna be
kid?
up there.
Okay, mine can affect billions, mine can affect millions, mine can affect one. But the day DeMar Hamlin fucking died, fucked everybody's fantasy football playoffs, fucked everybody's betting. Fuck you, DeMar Hamlin, for deciding to go into cardiac
gonna name this a
arrest
controversy
in
trade
the
episode.
second fucking quarter of my fantasy playoffs, you piece of shit. But that is my L of the year. Everybody who is a fantasy football player bet money, and DeMar Hamlin fucking died on the goddamn field.
Dude, let me off this ride.
Hey, yo, I thought my Queen one was fucked, but bro.
My $20 I fucking bet. God damn it!
You made it sound like you were $900 or something.
Fuck that dude. He canceled the whole game. Week was it 17 fantasy playoffs, man. That's my L of the goddamn year. I lost because of that shit.
He was dead for like 20 minutes.
He fucking died. I mean, that's where it's controversial. He did come back to life, so that's a dub. But fantasy football managers,
You
fucking.
gotta say something really fucked right
Yeah,
now.
I was gonna say you. Okay, hold on. You're done, Andy.
I don't know if we want to hear.
Andy, you're up. I might have to put a disclaimer. that
We have to
says-
put a rated E or not E, fucking R for this one.
Yeah, I'm putting rated X for this one. Oh my god, I kind of want to change mine from the lady who found her soulmate and left her husband. Now, mine
Fuck the
sounds
queen
lame.
and fuck you, DeMar Hamlin.
So mine. You ever heard of the streamer XQC
Oh, unfortunately, yes.
and his
Yeah, fuck that guy.
live stream of the Gaza bombings?
Of the what?
Oh,
I don't think I heard this. This is new to me.
Well, Kick let him get away with everything. Because basically they're like, here, we're going to give you $80 million to stream with us instead of Twitch. You can do whatever you want. And like, he basically showed I think it was the entire Lord of the Rings series. And then was showing, the bombings and stuff. And I'm like, oh God.
Yeah, live reacting to people being bombed to death.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So whichever, I don't know, football player or dead children.
Dead queen.
We're-
Oh shit.
Well,
Now see how much
this is how we're ending
secret
2023, guys.
Yeah, we're about to bomb our channel.
I'm starting to think this was a bad idea.
This was all your fault.
I thought this was going to be funny.
It is funny for us. And the guy that voice acted Chris Redfield. I hope he laughs.
I do hope he laughs too. Good people.
He unfollows us.
Eric?
I'm really scrambling to change the tone here. I think we took the biggest L of the year.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think we're about to take this out.
Well, no, I'm trying not to get canceled.
He's not even.
We lost one of the greats, Matthew Perry. Rest in peace.
Yes. There you
I
go.
was going to say
Yeah.
that, but DeMar Hamlin just sounded better. That was the one I Googled. I was like, wait, when did he die exactly? Do we want to redo this and
Well-
Google everything real quick?
God. I don't know.
Nah, fuck that. Cause
Yeah,
no. This rolls out. This rolls out. There ain't no reason for any of us to be pussyfooting around about what we think.
I don't know. You know what? Ricky's got a point. Like, there's no way. This is our podcast. There's no way. There's no reason for us to, not be us. Yeah. there's
Bad
no-
news, guys. I only picked the second biggest genocider on this planet, so
That is fair. I was gonna say, and for that, we thank you.
You should have picked the first one.
No. Well, he said the first one earlier in the podcast.
Go ahead and say it again.
I've only said enough today. We're a video game podcast. I'm not gonna.
I think we're.
I will say, I was very, very heartbroken to find out DeMar Hamlin died, but I was very pissed off to lose my fantasy matchup because he fucking died.
I will say I was very sad about the Queen dying because I felt like there weren't enough jokes about it.
Jesus Christ.
Not everybody agrees with the views of
Retro Smash Podcast. Send your emails to retrosmashed at
Send your
gmail.com. Tell us how we are the biggest L's.
This podcast took the biggest L at the end of 2023. Do they bounce back next year?
Andy,
Yes.
what did you learn
What
this
did I
year?
do? I learned.
What did you learn this
We're
year?
a bunch of assholes.
Yeah. I learned. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to edit this.
You think?
I don't know. I
We're
learned.
walk it all back now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I learn? I don't know. Not much. I'll say it that much.
So I was gonna say I haven't learned shit. Same person I was a year ago.
Mitch, what'd you learn, kid?
Man, what I had was like sentimental. I don't know if I should share that now.
Go for it.
I was
How are
gonna.
you gonna change?
That's why I don't want to share it
In
now.
other news,
Well, you don't
Fuck everybody, but I'm really sad about this
Fuzzy
guy.
Kitten plays with the ball.
Fuzzy kid. No, what I learned this year is being a man isn't about being strong, powerful, big, whatever. Being a man's being able to look in the mirror and reflect. Tell yourself you're wrong and admit it. I think that's the biggest thing I learned this year.
There you go. Anyway, Ricky, what'd you learn this year?
Well, that's really going to suck to follow up Mitch here. He probably should have went after me. But I learned that people suck a lot. Given my current career and what I do for a living, it actually sucks a lot having to deal with people because they work because I work with people front facing, and having the way they talk to everybody it's wild. My favorite part of my job is the people, and my least favorite part of my job is people.
Yeah.
I guess what I learned is everybody sucks, and it really sucks that salamander walked out of the primordial ooze a billion years ago.
Should never came out of the ocean. Stayed as a fish with 4 legs.
Shame on my great-grandfather. Worst day in history.
Oh, jeez. Weldy, did you learn anything?
I
To never make a 2023 L list again.
yeah, that's one thing. I think mine would be definitely just looking at the bigger picture. That's one thing that was really, I went through a really bad year this year, like mentally. I was actually on antidepressants for a while. They weren't really helping for the most part. I was angry with my family. I was angry at my job. I was angry not talking to friends. And there were some days that between us three, I can say Eric wasn't in on this, but there were some days where I didn't want to cut the podcast. Like, I wasn't excited. I wasn't excited to do anything. I really didn't want to. Like, going to my job and coming home, like, that's all I had. And it took me a while to realize that keeping myself distracted and looking at the bigger picture was more helpful than I thought. That's actually a big reason why I did the SNES Super Sprint, because while I was on antidepressants, which it's pretty open now, I don't care, I can talk about it. There was like a 2-3 month period where I was on antidepressants, and I was doing the SNES Super Sprint because while I was doing that, it was giving me something to distract me from everyday life. When I was at work, I wasn't thinking about how much my job was killing me. Like, I'm taking 15 to 17,000 steps every day. My legs hurt.
I think that's good for you.
Well, you would think so, but with my antidepressants, I actually, in the span of 3 months, gained 25 pounds.
Well, was that muscle, though, or?
No,
Straight to the dick.
it was not straight to the dick. I wish it was.
Roller coaster of emotion.
Horse
gained-
cock.
I gained a whole bunch of weight. I was irritable. I went to the emergency room. I had blood clots in my leg. I had one in my leg the size of a golf ball.
God,
I hadn't shared that
Big
with a
golf
lot of
ball or
people.
small golf ball?
It was the size of a golf ball. And
You know.
I did something that I wouldn't recommend, but it was something I had to do for my own well-being. I cut the antidepressants cold turkey. I had to. Like, it was the weight thing, it was the blood clot thing, and they really weren't helping me in the long run. But keeping myself distracted with stuff like that and going to my job, I have pictures of my kids up on my wall.
Homer Simpson stuff there.
It is the, like, you see the end where it's like, do it for her.
Yeah.
That's essentially, there were some days that's what it was for me.
Yeesh, yeesh.
And it sucked. And I know that I'm getting paid to do this, but like, I've talked about going back to college. I've talked about trying something else. And with the economy and what we're making right now, it just wasn't what it was. Like, I just felt like there was a point where I was at a dead end, and I really was. And I didn't want to talk to anybody. It wasn't to that point.
Yeah.
It was to a pretty bad point, but when I became a bad dad and a bad husband, that's when I was like, shit's gotta change. So I talked to somebody, and that stuff made it worse. But the more I was at work, and the more I was doing my projects, and the more that I was just waking up in the morning and talking to Megan and doing stuff like that, yeah, it's gonna have days that suck. But I go to work, I'm like, you know what? We have a house. Kids are fed. Everything is okay. Even after the antidepressants are all worn off. Don't be afraid if you're out there and you're feeling something like this. Don't be afraid to talk to somebody. like what happened with me was an isolated incident because they probably should have given me where, hey, we're gonna have you talk to somebody, as opposed to immediately putting me on pills. But I would never put my doctor on blast like that.
Yeah.
But that's honestly what I needed. I needed to talk to somebody, but just the pills didn't help. So I had to Google it myself, and I had to talk to other friends, and it was just keeping myself distracted and looking at the bigger picture and just realizing I got, my 4 best friends here on the podcast that are here with me. I got other friends. Like, I got to do some amazing things with some amazing people this year. Like, I got to play D&D like online with Guns and T and all of them. I got to play Among Us with Zerker and Faking It with Jason and the Tones, Just Right. Me and Ninja played Fortnite and we played Phasmo. Me and Link, we played games online. We played Valheim. We were in a Valheim server. I play Fortnite with Eric all the time. I'm doing this podcast with you guys.
Don't forget Ari and Sertet came down.
Yes, that is absolutely right. They were on their podcast originally, and they came down and they were kind enough to come and visit for a week. It's stuff like that kind of makes you just realize, like, at the end of the year, it's like, maybe this year really wasn't that bad, and maybe I have something to look forward to next year. Not to get all sad and sappy, but it's like, I just know there's people out there that are going through that. I don't know if they're listening. I don't know if they're necessarily listening to this or not, but just know that things are going to be all right.
We're glad you're still here with us.
And we're,
Yes.
I appreciate that, and we're pulling
Same.
for you.
I love you, bud.
I love you
Reach
too.
around. Let's give him
And
a
it's
reach
like I
around.
said, this is not a feel bad for Weldy time. This is a helps out there. Look for your strong points. Look for the bigger picture, because it was talking to people. It was not certain things that you thought might help. And if you don't have kids, or if you don't have a job, or you may not be married or have a house or have anything like that, it's like, well, you have a start. You have a blank slate. It's waiting for you. That was what I learned this year.
What'd you learn, Eric?
But fuck the queen. You guys want to get into happy time?
Well, Eric didn't get to tell us what he learned.
Well, Eric, hold on a second now. What about Eric? Goddamn.
No, I honestly probably did not learn anything.
Learn
Happy
to
times.
watch out for week 17 this year. I'll tell you that. I'm just kidding.
Happy time, people. Happy 32nd birthday. Tecmo Super Bowl NES Classic, 32 years old today when we're cutting this. It was the sequel to the original Tecmo Bowl. 28 NFL teams, stat tracking, a full schedule, expanded rosters, and more. And there's rumor that Bo Jackson is still running somewhere to this day. I'd be remiss to not say happy 30th anniversary to Doom,
Yeah.
the OG Doom. What was your guys' favorite Doom?
The newer 3D one.
64?
It's 2016.
2016.
Yeah.
I would say the original.
Ooh, so we got the OG, we got the 64, we got 2016, which 2016 was mine too.
I didn't play them.
Didn't play. That's okay. That's fair. That's
Dang. What? It's on everything. Literally, it's on calculators.
fair. They had Doom on a pregnancy test.
Yeah. With Shaquille O'Neal as well.
Oh, yeah, the Shaquille O'Neal pregnancy test. Happy 1985. I didn't do the math on this one. I'm assuming 37th anniversary to the film Clue.
Say 85?
Yeah,
That's not 37, bro.
That would be 36, bud.
38. 38.
Nope.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Nope. 48. It's 48.
48. 85? No, because I was born.
2000.
I was born in 38.
38.
I was born in 90. That's 33 plus 5. So that's 38, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
numbers are hard.
Yeah, bud.
Felt very dismissive.
Happy Trails E3.
Yeah.
Oh, announced this week they are shutting the
Mamma
doors forever.
E4.
They could go to E10.
Ah, no.
Hold on.
can't.
So I do want to make a comment on this one. This actually sucks because that was like a dream and goal of mine to go to E3
Yeah.
one day.
Yeah, mine too.
Fucking dreams are dead.
Yeah.
Just like
I
the
think.
Queen.
Hold on a sec. Real talk. About 6 or 7 years ago, me and Eddie had actually talked about renting an RV and driving all the way out to go to E3, doing like a 2-week cross country trip.
I made it to Colorado. It's about as far out as I got
Why'd you go to Colorado?
to work on a farm. Like, honestly, it wasn't a weed farm. But I did volunteering for a farm.
Oh.
And then I worked at a Renaissance fair. That was fun.
Andy left with no beard and came back with a beard, and everybody was very confused about it.
It's like Colorado made me a man.
Made you a man.
That 52,000 feet does something to a man. Happy 45th anniversary, The Deer Hunter. Premiered 45 years ago, December 8th, 1978. I still think they should remake that movie, but instead of the revolver in the scene, they should replace it with that lemonade from Panera.
Just throw that in. Deer just like collapses and just like, oh God, it's acid.
A happy 13th anniversary to our trip to Detroit.
Oh. Shudder.
Yeah, that was a fucking shit show. Went to McDonald's and came back.
That's seriously what it was, yeah. It was one big McDonald's trip.
Worth it?
No, it was a pretty bad McDonald's. Had to get buzzed into the bathrooms and shit.
Shit.
Yeah.
Happy 2023rd birthday to Jesus.
What did you get him? What'd you get him? Gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Happy trails to your taste buds. Doritos is betting on a new way to get people addicted to their tortilla chips. Booze.
What?
Yeah, the PepsiCo-owned brand is releasing a new spirit-based off Doritos nacho cheese flavor that, quote, tastes just like the real thing.
So they got the Baja Blast, and now they're doing a Doritos. It's like the ultimate gamer dream fucking drink.
It actually... Okay, hold on, time out. Because the box this comes in actually looks pretty dope. It's just like a black box. It says Empirical.
So Doritos and what was the other one? White Claw, just Freaky Friday.
Yeah, essentially. Available only online, the limited edition flavor goes on sale Wednesday in New York and California and costs $65 for a 750 milliliter bottle. The goal is to pique customers.
Oh, it's not chips. Yeah, I thought it was chips.
I misheard him at first, but then he said drink. I was like, oh, shit.
No, it's a Doritos flavored
What
drink.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Yes, this isn't the first zany food adjacent product. No, recently Kahlua and Absolute Vodka made a fragrance that smelled like an espresso martini.
Ew.
I would say yes.
I mean, it's just chocolate.
Well, Duncan
coffee.
turned his iced coffee and tea into canned cocktails. Would you say yes to that?
That'd be all right.
Maybe.
Arby's also turned its curly and crinkle fries into a vodka, as well as they created a smoked
I remember
bourbon to
that.
be. They created a smoke. Okay, this might be borderline. They created a smoked bourbon to be paired with its roast beef.
Jesus.
No, I would actually drink that bourbon, but it's no longer available. It's gone.
The smoked bourbon is?
Yeah, it's no longer. The last time I looked it up, it was no longer on the market.
Do you look it up often?
I was gonna say, do we shop this all?
I mean, so Crown has a maple barbecue flavored fucking.
the Crown Apple is pretty good.
Yes, but not the Crown maple barbecue, whatever the hell that was.
that's a little much.
It was
Yeah.
gross. Like, put it in a Bloody Mary. That's about it. I have some at my house if you want to try some. It is gross.
Let's go do shots.
Hell yeah.
The spirits flavor opens with umami and tangy aromas of nacho cheese,
Umami.
moving to the deeper corn forward flavors of the chip to finish on a soft, salty note.
Finish on my soft salty milk.
Yeah. Yikes. Mitch, where can they find you?
You can find me at Liquidukes at twitch.tv.
Spell that for us.
LIQU1 DUKEZ.
Spell that for me again.
LIQU1 DUKEZ.
There you.
I think my dumbass had a Liquidukes one, but lost the password, and now it's Liquidukes with a 1.
Okay, I just Googled it, and it says liquidiz. It says
Liquidiz
Spanish
nuts.
to English translation. It just says liquidity. Liku one.
For those who don't understand, it's a play on Metal Gear Solid. So
You're playing on Metal Gear Solid. Andy, what do you got? Where can they find you, kid?
If they want to find me, I'm on X, Twitter. Gonna give it to you, whatever you want to call it.
ooh.
At the Andy Abides. You can also send your emails, like I always say, to retrosmashed@gmail.com. Ricky, what you got?
So you can always follow our official Retro Smash X Twitter page at retro_smash. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me at AfroKing89, where I promote your local sex workers. And then if you also want to follow me on YouTube, you can follow me on It's the Afro King.
Eric, where can they find you? Can they find you?
You can't find me. I'm a fucking lizard king.
That's not true. You can find Eric at your local game store and or Glizzy stand.
Weldy, where can they find you?
Here's an office reference. Nobody. Lizard king. Nobody. Office? Nobody?
Nope. Sorry.
I watched The Office and I did not catch it.
I don't watch The Office because it sucks.
God,
You mean
damn.
Parks and Rec?
You and Weldy over here.
They can find me at twitch.tv/Weldy Time on Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and coming soon, short streams on Tuesdays.
Nice.
Yes, where me and the boys are going to be playing some Fortnite.
Oh, you're streaming that?
God, no.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know. Depends on what kind of mood
Don't
I'm
do that.
don't-
Please don't do that.
Depends on what kind of mood I'm in. I don't know.
Are we playing tonight?
No, we're not playing tonight. Me and the uncles are playing Divinity tonight. My uncles and their friend. Shout out to John, Steve, and Nate. The boys were playing Divinity every Wednesday night.
What's Divinity?
It's like a Baldur's Gate kind of game. Actually, the people that made Divinity made Baldur's Gate, so it's a very similar kind of game.
Divinity's nuts.
Ooh, got him. You can also watch all of my old speed runs and maybe some selective streams. I know Ricky was saying that some Twitch streamers will put their streams on YouTube.
You should post all of them, bud.
All of them? That's weird.
No, just
All,
send it.
all of them.
people
Nope,
follow.
that's literally how you gain followers. All of them.
Oh, don't tell me that because I'll post everything.
Do it.
I'm literally telling you that so you do post everything. This is your friend giving you really good
Yeah,
advice.
I don't know. I only post I only have like 19 videos up, but they're all speed runs.
People watch that shit, dude. They eat it up.
People eat that shit, man. Like it's groceries and booty. They eat it.
Well,
And the Queen's corpse.
oh,
Keep it going.
Never-ending joke.
Nobody ever ate that booty. I can tell you that.
At least not for the last 20 years of her life.
Maybe Nancy Reagan. She was the goat queen.
Shout out goat queen Nancy Reagan, but only because she was a goat and for no other reason other than that.
alright. Hold on.
The last shout out of the year.
Last shout out of 2013. All right, hold on. We gotta go. We gotta go through the whole
yes.
list. Yeah, this is our roundup for 2023. Shout out to Maine, Hollig Myers. That was from previous. Our Canadian friends, Vanna White, the Triads, Bruce
Just in
Campbell, Daddy Todd, Shining Force 2, Ed Boone, Skeletor, Smothering Your Wife with a Pillow, Furries, Taylor Swift, Carly Rae Jepsen, McVan's Video Games, the brothers Van Dam, both Rob and Jean-Claude, Fern Gully, and the Throat Goat. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this year.
Wait.
Don't forget the ones. Unshout outs.
Oh, the unshout outs. Oh, Billy Mitchell barbecue sauce, Joe Lieberman. I didn't spell Lieberman wrong.
You spell it wrong.
Good job.
There, now I spelled it right. I spelled it with 2 E's. Joe Lieberman and Richard Dawson.
Hold on a second. Wait. Unshout out Elon Musk.
Fuck that guy.
That's why I got to go on the list.
It's gotta go on there. It's gotta do it.
One last one for the year, too.
One last one for the road. We will hopefully try not to get canceled next year.
I do just want to say one thing. I know I've been a part of this a short time, but it has been a blast this year. Thank you guys for listening, and I am hoping for an even better 2024.
Yes, same Z's. I know us three. Mitch, you are always invited back. Eric, you are invited back whenever you want.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you for joining
Yes,
us.
thank
It's good.
you.
It's good to have you back, kid. I gotta say, this was kind of bittersweet to do this. That's why I got all emotional. For all of us here at the Retro Smash Video Game Podcast, good night, Canada.
Fuck the Queen.
Free Palestine and fuck Henry Kissinger.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Hold on. Well, I was gonna say I'm out of here, but I need to stop recording and send this shit out first.
Yeah, same Z's. And